as President Trump works on a possible agreement with Iran. Tensions between the two countries remain up there, very, very high. The US military said it carried out strikes against Iranian radar and military command sites, and Iran shot down an American Predator drone that the US says was flying in international airspace. That could be problems, people. Meanwhile, Kuwait said it successfly intercepted drones and missiles that were heading towards its territory. Why are they attacking Kuwait? I don't understand what's going on here. Anyway, meanwhile, at the White House, they are trying to negotiate a deal with Iran. The US wants the agreement to include the reopening of Hormuz for safe shipping, a promise from Iran not to develop nuclear weapons. I don't know what's going on here, but I know that's the main thing that they want to happen. And for Iran to hand over stockpiles of enriched uranium, which can be actually used to make nuclear fuel and potentially nuclear weapons. And I know that's the main thing that Trump is trying to stop them from doing. So in short, even though the US and Iran are still clashing military, the US is also trying to reach a deal to reduce tensions and address concerns about Iran's nuclear program. So let's go over right now. Let's switch the screen and go over to CBN News, and I'm sure they could explain everything to you better than I just did. Let's go to the beginning. What's going on here? Just a minute, my people. Let's fix this up. Let's go to the beginning and hear what these guys have to say.
U.S. exchanging more strikes in recent days. CENTCOM announced it conducted self-defense strikes on Iranian radar and command and control sites after Iran shot down a Predator drone operating over international waters. Kuwait also announced Monday morning it intercepted incoming drone and missile fire. This as President Trump continues efforts to work out a deal that must include Iran opening the Strait of Hormuz, guaranteeing it won't pursue a nuclear weapon, and turning over its enriched uranium.
So even though the war, they're still fighting, doing sneaky little things, firing rockets, firing drones and blocking stuff from going into the port, they are still negotiating, which is very, very good. I mean, not the war part of it, but even though they're attacking each other, they are still running a negotiation table.
To get a deal because we can open the strait immediately upon signing. The one guarantee that I have to have is that there will be no nuclear weapons. They've agreed to that.
The president says he's not in a rush.
If you're going to be in a hurry, you're not going to make a good deal. And slowly but surely we're getting...
It's not in a rush. You need to be in a rush. There's too much attacks going on. More people can die. This need to be sorted out quick and fast. Why are you not in a rush? You need to be in a rush, mate.
I think what we want, and if we don't get what we want, we're going to end it a different way.
The Jerusalem Post reporting that Iran...
If they don't get what they want, they're going to end it in a different way. You know what that means, isn't it? More people dying again.
President has submitted his resignation, citing that the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has effectively taken over large portions of the government. This, as CNN reports, Iran is restoring access to a majority of its underground storage sites of ballistic missiles and maintains up to 70% of its mobile launchers. Iranian-born analyst Ali Siadatan says despite its bluster, the regime is failing.
But what we're seeing is that they are the weakest they've been in 47 years, fragile and isolated, and economically devastated.
Siadatan says President Trump...
Okay, so he's saying that Iran is very fragile, weak, and Trump knows that. That's why he just wants to wear them down, right, until they, like what Muhammad Ali used to do. That when he used to fight the boxers, he used to rope them, have a thing called rope-a-dope, where he'll put his hands like that and the boxer will punch himself out, and then he'll come out and give him one punch, and that will be the end of the opponent. That is what Trump is doing right now. He's roping a dope. My God, this guy's dangerous.
Has an historic opportunity.
President Trump can be the man that brings down this Iron Curtain and be the Reagan of this generation, or he can be a president like Carter, like Obama, that ended up being more the appeasers and the deal makers, the ones that threw a lifeline and prolonged the suffering of the region, the cycle of war, and the suffering of the people.
In Lebanon, for the first time in 26 years, the IDF captured the Beaufort Castle, once a Hezbollah stronghold and an extremely strategic high ground. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he plans to expand Israel's control, not only inside Lebanon, places previously controlled by Israel's enemies.
We're taking the initiative. We're operating on all fronts, in Syria, in Gaza, in Lebanon. We've established security zones beyond our borders to protect our communities.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
People, war is in the air. I don't know what's going to happen. 1 minute there seems to be, there's a chance for peace, and then next minute they're striking or throwing bombs at each other. But you know what? As Christians, what we must do, we must continue to pray for the USA. We must continue to pray for Iran. We must continue to pray for peace. Because prayer is powerful. And as Christians, that's what we have to do. We're not looking out for who is right. We're not looking out for who is wrong. We're just looking to find a peaceful solution for this war, because it can expand to our waters, Don't be at home thinking to yourself, oh, I'm safe. This ain't got nothing to do with me. They cannot get to me. I'm good, man. It can get to you. It can affect you. Don't you see petrol prices going up? It's because of what's happening in Iran, between Iran and the USA. Food prices going up. It's gonna get worse. People, as Christians, we must pray for a solution to happen between Iran and the USA, or else there's gonna be big, big, big problems. So if you've got any prayers, as I always say, put it in the comment section. Put in a prayer for Iran. Put in a prayer for USA. Put in a prayer for the leaders of both countries, Donald Trump and whoever the leader for Iran is right now. Put those prayers in the comment section. Listen, I'm going to end the video right there. Go over to CBN News. They've got a lot of news and videos on these things that's happening right now in Iran and all over the world. God bless you all, and I hope to speak to you again very, very soon.